This is a very important topic. The importance of creating a new vessel for relationship for men and women on earth. There is a reharmonization so needed because the masculine and feminine have become unbalanced. There is a dissonance, there is heartache, and there is a sadness there. And at this time in history for Earth, there needs to be an opening, a bursting forth of a new energy and a new story for love, so that we can develop real relationships based on divine principles of creation. Divine love that is pure, that is living, that is moving, that is connected to the all that is. So what does this new vessel look like? It is a love of equals who are free, who are balanced within themselves, within their own masculine and feminine, finding their own path, their own divinity. Together we are creating a new story, because the old logical, linear way of defining kept out the most important part. What was true in a man's heart? In the 1950s, men did certain things. In ancient times, men and women have always had these beliefs, and we are all bringing that forward now. And we are healing it within our hearts as the planet is being transformed. How we interrelate and come together in love and intimacy and dating, that passion and joy is so important that we rewrite that story so that we can move together in delicious, joyful, co-created fun. So I'd like to take a look at the process. First, the man meets the woman and thinks happily ever after, but no, we need tools, we need skills, there are stages, and it is time for us to become aware of these stages so that we can work with the developmental stages. Just as we grew into adults, relationships have stages that must be nurtured. First, the adolescent stage, self-absorption. Oh, you make me feel good, I'm excited, my brain is squirting out all these chemicals, my hands are all over you, I'm so happy. I hope I can trust you. That lust to turn to love must bring up the shadows when love has not been trustworthy in your past. And you must talk about this. Your abandonment issues, the archetypes that you've carried, self-sabotage, maybe you've played the knight, the rescuer of women in distress. All of these negative stereotypes are brought up now as your heart wants to open those delicate petals. All of that shame related to your mistakes, now you see served a purpose. The next stage is making agreements, making commitments to show up and to tell that person that you do want to be with them, and the trust is forming. The chemicals in the brain and the bonding are shifting, that you feel safe to be yourself. Oops, more shadow. The minute you go deeper and you make a commitment, the fear, the loss of control, losing yourself, well, I'll tell you something. You have to talk about it, because the first thing you'll want to do is resist love. And then to be in love means to surrender, to allow love and to choose love and to let go. This takes courage to surrender. And then finally, to breathe and be that love, and to allow your own divine love to fill you, and to share that divine love, and to take the path and steps to talk about your fears, the archetypes that are coming up, and move towards the sweetness and the goodness of love. Together, in communication, with your positive and your negative archetypes, you can shed light on the truth of each other. Come to a place of peace, vulnerability, where truly your sensitive heart is not locked away, but is in your hands. And you are creating new beliefs, new vibrations. You are repatterning what your parents did and your ancestors, and you are bringing the potential for a new nesting, a rebalancing, an extreme, passionate love of the masculine and feminine, rooting into a sense of building and co-creation. This is what is needed to forge ahead with the new initiatives on Earth now. Divine love, squirting out everywhere with passion and illuminating the bedroom, the boardroom, that allows us to finally create plans for the future, a foundation to continue this relationship, to move forward into spiritual union, bringing forth even more light into the world, and being of a greater service to the Creator. This explosion is like an atomic energy fusion that allows for more light to come to Earth and the new creations and foundation for society built on love and balance of the masculine and feminine. First within, then without. As above, so below. For truly, love heals all.